What's up, everybody? Today we get to talk about the box office hit Tenet, and we're going to talk about how much it pulled off this weekend. Also, we're going to be talking about Mulan, how much it made this weekend as well on Disney Plus. Plus, Pixar Soul may skip theaters. Jesus Christ. Well, guys, we have this and much, much more. Stay tuned. Yo, welcome back to a brand new episode of the Mammy Geeks Weekly Movie Update, brought to you by DigitalCrackNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305, and with me, as always, old school movie specialist, Uncle Willie.
Don't you bring up a single Hump Day reference.
How dare, man, you know what? I was not going to bring shit up, dude. I didn't want to talk about the stupid camels.
I just brought it up because I'm trying to keep this Wednesday nice and clean. I don't want to have to talk about your eccentricities.
Oh my God. Oh, my head hurts. Why do you do this to me, man?
Who's going to do it? If not I, who?
You know what? That's actually a good question with a very reasonable answer. And I need...
What's the answer?
Oh, God. You know what's the answer? D2D right now, because I can't with you. And the only reason I bring up D2D, because this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS 10. All in caps. Go down to the description down below. Copy the promo code. Click on the link. Put on the shopping cart. Save 10%. Also, guys, in the same area in the descriptions, we also have some timestamps. We're going to be talking about a couple of things here and there, which if you guys are interested to hear the whole podcast, that's awesome. But if you just want to hear certain parts of the news that we're talking about, by all means, just go down to the description, click on the timestamps, and boom, you're right there. And as always, guys, before we get started, make sure to hit like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know when we come up with this amazing news, which is 3 times a week, 2 gaming, 1 movie. And now, before I do get started, because I do have to mention this, we have a couple announcements we got to make here. Willie, we have a fan that I wanted to bring up to you.
A fan?
Yes, a fan.
Ceiling fan or just ceiling fan or just regular oscillating fan?
No. Human fan, like one of our listeners.
A person who fans you?
No, oh my God, Willie, why? Why is it so difficult to understand that people like us?
Because no one ever does. I never knew my father.
Oh, great! Sorry, so are we gonna pull a Ron Dog on you?
Oh, who?
Ron Dog.
Ron Dog.
Wrong dog.
Look, just get with your shout.
Oh my God! You know what? You know what, Willie? Shush. Well, today we're gonna give a shout out to one of our listeners, Miss Born Sinner. She's amazing, guys. She sent us a message letting us know that she was listening to our show and that she is pretty much upset the fact that she never heard about this. When I started talking to her, I come to find out that she's also a Twitch streamer and part of the D2D clan. So, guys, here's an image. We're gonna have the links down below to her page to go check her out and show her some love. Great gamer, by the way. And also, Willie, congratulations there, buddy. And for those that don't understand what the hell I'm talking about, Willie he's a grandpop all over again now to a brand new grandbaby daughter, Madeline.
Okay, first of all,
yes,
I ain't been shushed in a long time.
You haven't been shushed? What the fuck you mean?
I'll allow it. I've been divorced for at least 15 years.
Well, you can let me shush you. What the hell?
No, we're gonna go back to camels.
No, you know what?
And yes,
continue.
I'm a granddaddy again. I'm a granddaddy again. Yes, my baby girl gave me a baby girl.
My God,
and I'm very pleased.
And guys, she is so beautiful. Like, God bless her. God bless the mother. God bless Willie on this one, because it's just such a cute baby. It's a cute baby, and I felt that it was necessary. It was necessary to bring us an announcement because it's a beautiful kid. Today is her birthday. That's it. You know, today 9/9. You know.
Not to brag, but I make cute kids, and my cute kids are making cute kids.
There we go.
Genius.
We're gonna make the world a
Levi's
cuter place.
501 genius. Well, I mean, not too cute. Hold on a second. I don't want that many grandkids. Hold on a second. I'm good with two.
You're good with two? Well, let's wait for Daniel when he pops a couple, and then there'll be like 2 to 4.
What the hell? You make it sound like he's like they're freaking Pop-Tarts. Actually, it makes it sound. You make him sound like he's a freaking gigolo. Hey, let's see him pop a couple. What
No,
is this?
I mean, come on.
Are we talking about my son?
Yeah.
Are we talking about like a Boys in the Hood remake?
No, what? No. Stop. You're giving people ideas, Willie. We're gonna pop a couple. That's it. But we're not gonna freaking give. You're giving Hollywood a bad. You're giving all the bad ideas.
Listen.
What?
For that segment, I'm gonna prove to you they don't need my help.
Oh, really? Please.
We'll just leave it there.
Okay. All right. You know what, Willie? That's fine. Let's talk about what we really have to talk about, which is about movies and shows. And let's talk about what happened in the box office with Tenet, shall we?
Oh, let's. This is interesting.
It is. Dude, I'm actually impressed at the fact that Tenet pulled 150 million worldwide. I'm beyond impressed.
Now, it's impressive only because of the situation.
Okay.
You know, movie theaters just opening up, and people still hesitant to go to movie theaters because, let's face it,
yes,
movie theaters are disgusting under normal circumstances.
Yes, sticky floors and all. Go ahead.
Yes, and not even during the rated R movies.
That's fucked.
But $150 million. It pulled in 57.8 million this weekend. This weekend where it opened here in the States. So pulling 150 million, considering these uncertain times, is pretty good. I'm sure it's nothing near what they wanted to do, because this is a Christopher Nolan tentpole movie, and you know Warner Brothers wanted to make substantially more, but baby steps.
Absolutely, but you know what? It's still impressive, especially in these times that you mentioned, to pull off a movie like that, Tenet, which he's been. I mean, dude, I've never seen a man so dedicated to make sure that this movie comes out in theaters, even in the situation and times that we're going through now, and still pull off 150 million worldwide for this flick. I'm beyond impressed.
Let's not give him like a medal or anything like that.
I'm still impressed. It's impressive.
He's a bit of a prima donna to begin with. I mean, Christopher Nolan, yes, he's a big actor, but let's calm down, buddy. You're not exactly Stanley Kubrick here.
Okay, fair enough.
And yeah, I mean, he sees his movies as art. That's why he was pushing so hard for his movies to be shown in theaters, not in streaming. Okay, fine. It is a cinematic experience. I'm hoping one day to be able to have that cinematic experience again. Till then, I'm going to stay home and not die.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. But if we're going to be staying home and not die, which technically that's what we've been doing, let's talk about another movie, Mulan, which Mulan made 33.5 million in its first week of opening for Disney Plus. And this is a movie that technically had to be seen at home, as we know for sure. And it made 33.5 million and that was during the whole Labor Day weekend alone. So, Willie, your thoughts on this part now, since we already talked about a movie that went out worldwide. This is a movie that did it indoors, in home. How do you think it did? Like, do you think there's a good number for an indoor movie, like at home?
This was an interesting one, only because you had to shell out an extra $30 to be able to see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This was not, this is not typical Disney Plus where your subscription gives you access to everything. You had to pay an extra $30 to be able to see it. That was something that a lot of people, myself included, thought was a little bullshit. But enough people bought into it, made it, to make it a somewhat viable thing for Disney to pursue, maybe for other movies that might not make it to theaters because of these uncertain times.
Yeah,
I like saying that.
You do. It sounds really good though. We should have like dramatic music in the background when you say that.
No, it's not that much.
No,
I mean,
maybe a
you
little,
know,
maybe a little
we
wiggle.
we can not no.
Okay,
It's just,
okay,
you know,
okay.
I think it's foreboding enough in these uncertain times. Because it can mean a lot of things, not just the human malware. It can mean a lot of things.
Understandable. And you're right. You're absolutely right. But still sounds good.
33.5 million they pulled in from a movie that people got upset with only because you had to pay extra. Still pretty good bank.
True.
Definitely not what Disney was hoping to make, but not bad.
And you know what? I actually had the privilege of watching it this weekend, and I'm not gonna lie, it was actually a really good movie. It wasn't, of course, it's not gonna be take by take of the original Mulan classic, from 1998, the cartoon, but I am gonna say they do had little hints and nods in the movie itself, which I found amazing. And in the ending, a specific person that comes out in that movie and talks, which I'm gonna say right now, is actually the voice of Mulan in the cartoons. Yeah, but I didn't say where. So it's not technically a spoiler, maybe?
You said so. Whatever.
Somewhere
Okay.
in the end.
I say spoiler like I give a damn.
But still, it's actually a quite good movie. It's not bad, and it's not a horrible movie either. It's actually a really well-made movie. Really good. Like if you're watching an old Wu-Tang type of movie, with the wire string fights in the air and stuff like that.
So
really cool.
The wire fu.
Yeah. Well, really cool movie.
I had the privilege of not seeing it because I don't have Disney Plus, and if I did, I wouldn't pay $30 extra because fuck you.
I'll lend you my account.
That's all right. there are alternate methods.
Yes, which we dare not speak of. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, I know someone else with an account, but still, whatever. It made its money. Disney has to be at least somewhat happy enough that they may do this again.
Yeah, I mean, look, since we're on the subject right now of movies and Disney Plus and stuff like that, there's a movie that's going to be coming out soon also. Pixar Soul. Have you heard of that one by any chance?
Yes, and May. It's not official yet. So,
yeah, which...
Yeah, that's...
Go ahead.
That's Pixar's next big release.
Yeah, which, look, I'm going to say right now, just by the looks of it and the trailer, it's going to be a tearjerker. A big freaking tearjerker. I already see it. I sense it. And I'm going to watch it because, of course, I'm a sucker to these type of movies. But yeah.
Wait.
What?
So you're saying it's going to be a tearjerker?
Yes.
A Pixar movie that's going to be a tearjerker?
Uh-huh.
You're kidding.
No. I wish I
Yeah,
wasn't.
it's not like they've done it before.
No, like Up.
The first 10 minutes of Up. If you don't cry in the first 10 minutes of Up, you do not have a soul. And there's no arguing this point.
No, there's none.
If you do not cry,
dude.
If you do not cry in the first 10 minutes of Up, you do not have a soul.
Dude, that movie
Soul
ripped me
by
out.
Pixar.
Yeah, that movie ripped
The
me
beginning.
Out. But still, that man, God, you just brought those memories back. And then, of course, you're seeing him as a child and then growing up. Yeah, what?
But wait, no, don't recount it. I don't want to cry.
I'm about to. I've got tears in my eyes.
Okay, so if you have tears in your eyes now for Up, okay, let's get those tears out. Inside Out.
Oh, stop. Don't kill Bing Bong, bro. Come on. Don't kill Bing Bong.
The ending of Toy Story 3.
Fuck you, bro. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm done. That's it. I'm tapping out.
Saying Pixar tearjerker, saying Pixar tearjerker is like saying, yeah, a movie from Pixar.
Yeah, technically. And of course, this
they
freaking
haven't
movie.
Had all tearjerkers.
They're all freaking. They're bad, dude.
But they have a few.
No, I mean, yeah, you're kind of right. No,
they
but
make good movies.
They do make good. They make really good movies, but there's just some. They just have this whole thing of killing someone, bro. It's just like, Jesus, guys, you massacre so much people in these movies. Like, Oh my god.
Well, but hold on.
Huh?
They are Disney.
Yeah, which they kill off a
You're
mother
aware
all
of
the
this.
time. Someone's mother always dies in
They
freaking
kill
Disney
off
movies.
mothers all the time. None of these princesses have mothers. None of them.
None of them. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Actually, wait. Yeah. Wait. No. Someone does have a mother. And we're mistaken. Actually, two princesses only. It's Mulan and what's her face? The one with the long hair. Rapunzel.
Oh wow, the one with the long hair.
Yeah.
She does not have a mother. She has Gothel.
No, she has a mother. Remember, she was stolen from the king and queen, and then she went back
Yes,
with
right.
this
Yeah,
guy.
You're right.
Ah,
You're
see,
right. You're right.
they didn't really kill the parents.
Okay,
They just
fine,
killed the.
whatever.
They just killed the fucking bitch.
Oh well. Hey, out of 20 Disney princesses, two have mothers. Boy, gee, I'm sure glad we cleared that up. They're definitely not
Right?
murderers.
No orphans here. Thank you very much.
Anyway, and that's whatever. Another trait, a trope of Disney. They like
Yeah.
killing parents. Whatever.
But still, let's get back to what we're talking about, which technically
We were
was
talking
Pixar.
about Disney Soul. No, Disney
Yeah,
Pixar.
which is gonna probably skip theaters and release to Disney Plus. Which I was like, I mean, it's not like the movie hasn't really caught my attention. I've seen it a couple times, a couple trailers. They actually giving away the kids' toys and I forget which fast food joint, but you know, it's still kind of like a whatever movie. I see it there. It might be a great flick, but it's just a whatever movie there. Like I see it in the okay, I'll see you whenever I want to see you. And it looks like it's going to be hitting supposedly theaters in November 20th. But if it's not, it's going to go straight to freaking Disney Plus. Maybe by then or
Well,
a little sooner.
I was actually looking forward to seeing Soul, but if they do the whole Disney Plus thing, I think I think animated movies are a better bet for streaming.
Mhm.
I mean, Universal was happy about it because Trolls 2,
Yeah, she was.
although Trolls 2 was earlier on when everybody was actually quarantined, and so parents were going crazy. You can attest to this
Yeah, I know.
because the kids wanted to see something, so they rented Trolls like 35 times.
Yeah, only.
So but I think animated movies would be a better bet for services like Disney Plus.
Mhm.
Not to say that Mulan wasn't going to do well, and for all intents and purposes it did, but I don't know. I see animated movies faring better.
Yeah, but I believe in that too, man. And whatever, if they're gonna put it on like anime movies like that on Disney Plus, I just hope it's not no $30 account, man. If you're gonna do something, at least make it a little cheaper, like maybe a
That's
$20
the thing
flick,
that-
or maybe something like that. $10 cheaper will be all right. Cause 30, bro, you're gonna be like, God, man, $30 for this. If it was 20, I'd be like, you know what? That's not that bad. I can actually work with 20 or even 15. But I know they're not going to go 15, but 20 does sound like a sweeter spot number to work around with. At least in my eye.
I agree. I mean, the $30 price was something a lot of people complained about.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, if they bring Soul in at a lower price point, it may get more traction again because it's animated. A lot of kids, after school want to go and see something, and then they could pop in Soul. I don't know. I mean, that's just my way of thinking.
No, I agree with you, man. My thing is, let's see what happens in the future. Hopefully, something might give, and who knows? Maybe they. Like, I'm always wishful thinking here, but if they're listening to this podcast, they probably tell us.
I officially named you Sergeant Rainbow Sunshine because you're so freaking optimistic it makes me throw up.
Oh God, please. Well, yeah, you're kind of right, but still, I kind of like that
You're the most
name now.
optimistic person I know. I swear to God, I bet. I mean, I don't want to be gross, but I bet you shit Skittles.
You know what? I've never checked. Yeah, I'm not gonna check now. Thank you.
All right, that's it.
Sick-
That's the end of that joke.
You sick bastard. But
Says you.
oh yeah, right, me. Pff, whatever. Dude, you know what? Let's talk about something that is near and dear to both of us, and it's comic book news. And right now, Wonder Woman 8 1984 isn't looking too hot right now. The release date delayed, expected by movie theaters. And I'm here like, okay, fine. Shoot. If it's going to be delayed by the movie theaters, for how long? You know, they pretty much said that it was going to come out in way back in June before, you know, the Backstreet Boy reunion tour came here. Or should we call it the human malware?
I prefer human malware.
Yeah, I kind of like human malware as well. But, you know, they say they had to push it back because of that. So we're like, fine, you know what? That's not a problem. I'm not going to argue with it. Hold it back. Or if you're going to put it streamlined, do it. But now it looks like currently the schedule was debuted for October, and they kept pushing it back now. I'm not sure why would they do that, Willie? Like, do you have any idea, like, why will somebody push back a movie a little further back, even though that everything's going almost normal-ish?
It's still not normal enough. Wonder Woman is a big movie. Tenet was a big movie too, but Wonder Woman operates in a different type of market. Like, comic book movies lately are a very big business. Wonder Woman is a very highly anticipated comic book movie featuring a very, very, very highly liked female superhero. Okay. And yeah, I mean, they want to ensure bigger crowds. $150 million is not going to cut it for Wonder Woman 1984.
All right. Well, you know, that's perfectly fine. And I understand it. You know, it's a very valid thing. Just the same way as that Black Widow. The Black Widow release date also reportedly could be delayed again as well. And, you know, being that it's being delayed as well, just like Wonder Woman 1984, it's going to be technically the same thing as well because of the whole human malware. And, you know, it sucks. But then again, I really want to watch these movies in a theater. Don't get me wrong. I love the comfort and the luxury of being in my house, big TV, lights off. I can have all the snacks I want, not worry about nothing. But there's something about being in the cinemas, in the movies, and stuff like that around people, and just a big screen and then the surround sound, and you're just enjoying the movie there. I don't know what it is. It's a different experience, but I understand why they're holding these movies back. And it's from pretty much what you said. You know, these movies are meant to be enjoyed in the cinemas, not to be at home. Even though once they come on to DVD or whatever the case is. Yeah, you can watch it at home and it'll be fun, but there's no experience like the theaters.
Well, movie theaters themselves bank on people thinking that way. And yes, it is a different experience when you go to the theater to see it. Big screen, huge speakers. It is a much bigger, a much different experience.
It is.
But something needs to be said for being able to watch things from the comfort of your own home. Like, I've had this conversation with several people. Like, there was an idea back before streaming that some theaters were, some movie studios were thinking about doing day and date releases for movies at home. You'd have a special box and you can watch the movie. You know, obviously they with DRM up the wazoo because they don't want you pirating that shit.
Of course not.
But they've had ideas of, you know, maybe charging $80, $50 to see a movie at home. Now, would people pay that? Would you pay if someone told you right now, you can watch Black Widow at your house. Let's say they do the same thing they did with Trolls, a 48-hour rental. Pay us $50. Would you do it?
No, I wouldn't.
You're so into the theater experience that you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But then again, let's compare Black Widow with the last Marvel movie. Fuck, I can't remember. Infinity War. Let's just call it that
Endgame.
Endgame. Let's compare Black Widow with Endgame.
Actually, the last Marvel movie was Far From Home. But okay, let's say Endgame.
Let's just say Endgame, yeah. So
okay,
let's put that one in perspective and see. Because I might,
Okay.
well, I will probably put 50 just to go see it like that. Yeah.
But they're not gonna give you that one for 50.
No, they're not.
They'll go and
They
say
might.
75 to 100.
Yeah, they'll increase that one. That one's gonna be one of those like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to work overtime just to get that money because
But
of
think about
reasons.
this, okay? Think about this. This is a cool extended discussion to have now because why not? You'll pay how much to see a UFC fight?
Like $30, I think.
I don't do pay-per-view. It's $30 for pay-per-view.
Oh, okay. That's why
Okay.
I was taking a while.
So
guessing,
you're
like,
gonna
I
pay.
guess.
I'm asking. I don't know. I don't buy these things.
Oh, okay.
But let's say $50. So you're gonna pay $50 to see a bunch of sweaty men pound the living crap out of each other.
Mhm.
But you won't pay $50 to see an MCU movie that you're dying to see. Is
I
it
guess
because of the
that's
theater experience?
I guess that question will be meant for the people that like to watch the UFC fights. I mean, I love watching it, but I'd rather go to a bar, enjoy a meal while watching it, and it's already paid, versus me paying $50.
But you're paying,
like that.
but you're paying more because your bill's gonna come up to about $80.
True, but it's gonna be
Either way,
$80
you're paying-
in food and
you're paying to
drinks
see the fight.
versus
Okay, but you're at your house. You
Yeah.
get you go. You pay $50. You have food in the fridge. You go. You prepare some snacks. Maybe you have some friends over. Let's say right now you go. You pay per view. Like one time we did a UFC. We played a UFC fight. I went to your house. We went to go see Conor McGregor lose. What happened? You paid for it. We all pitched in. We went. We had drinks. We had food. I think that was like $70 for that fight. You wouldn't do that for Black Widow. Have some friends over. Bring your booze. Well, I'll have some snacks. We'll just chill and watch a movie where a woman shoots people in the face. It's a lot better than watching two grown men beat the crap out of each other. I don't know about you. I mean, my boxing fan days are over.
I mean, I can still hit it, but I'm good.
It's a matter at the end of the day. It's a matter of perspective. And the bad side to us, talking about watching movies day and date at home, is that movie theaters go out of business.
Yeah.
Because if you can watch any movie you want at your house, why would you go to a movie theater?
No. I see what you're saying. I agree. But fuck that shit, man. I'm broke as hell. I ain't gonna pay for that. But
Listen, we're all people is broke these days.
yeah, we are. We're freaking broke.
But-
That's the word.
Broke as we are, we're still paying for things like PlayStation Plus and our phones. So we got some money. Just an idea.
No. It's true. It is a thought. But Willie, let me tell you something, dude.
Yes, sir.
Besides that, this whole conversation. Have you seen the latest commercial from Ryan Reynolds?
That man is a Canadian treasure. You can't
Okay.
claim him.
Okay, no, I
You
know.
can't claim him.
I'm kind of sad on the fact that we can't.
But
Mm-hmm.
this commercial
Yes.
has another Canadian treasure that we might be able to claim.
Oh my God, yes, dude. And for those that don't know what the hell we're talking about the new trailer for Mint Mobile with Ryan Reynolds that he brings out Rick Moranis just to have him there, just to have him, not even for him to
Just
talk
to
and say about the phone, just to talk. He even told himself like, yeah, no, you're just here just for to say hi, and the way he stared at that man, my God, like. Wow, like it. I'm telling you, just to get him out of retirement, I pay anything to see that man out of retirement. Since we're gonna be talking about money, I would love to have this man out of retirement and do a My Cousin Vinny. No, not My Cousin Vinny. Oh my God.
Oh, wrong
No.
short guy.
No. Which was it?
Honey, I
Which
Shrunk.
No, not beside. Well, he's gonna be doing that one, but the other one, what he did with Steve Martin. Oh, you know this one, dude. The one that he's the FBI agent and Steve Martin's that he works with the mob.
Oh my God.
There we go.
Think. My Blue Heaven.
Yes.
My Blue
Blue
Heaven.
Heaven. I want to see a part 2 of that if it's possible. And God darn it, I want them in freaking Ghostbusters.
No, that's all. That's all fine and dandy, but no, I go further back than that.
How back?
I go further back than that. I don't. How further back? Back where when he was doing his SCTV days.
Oh my God, are you talking
Bob
about?
McKenzie.
Hey there, hosers.
Yes, Strange
Oh
Brew.
my God, you freak! Hell yeah.
He was the best.
He
still
man,
is.
He
He's an
still
awesome
is.
man.
You know I give that man all the respect for everything he's done, and then that he had to quit everything due to what happened to his wife and whatnot and so forth to take care of his children.
No, he didn't have to.
Well, he did it.
He didn't have to. He wanted to.
Which I was like,
He made
wow,
that
dude,
choice.
amazing choice. Which
all the
I was
respect in
like,
the world.
wow, dude,
All
like,
the respect in the world.
there's nothing in this world that inspires me the most to be at least with my family, all that, the most I can, than what he did there, man. Amazing guy. But you know what, Willie, man? I mean, the fact that we talk about Rick Moranis and him coming out of retirement, and we're talking about all the 80 movies that he's gonna be that he was in, like Spaceballs, Ghostbusters, Honey I Shrunk the Kids, freaking My Blue Heaven, and everything like that. Can we talk about a movie that's actually the trailer came out today, and it's an old fucking movie, which I still to this day don't understand it, and I'm sure that our fan base, which the 4 now, understand this movie. It's the Dune trailer, which I'm still kind of like baffled in this movie, even though now this one has a whole all-star community in there, and I'm there like, wow, this is actually look pretty cool, but I still don't understand what the fuck is going on in that movie. Like,
so,
this is the movie that I want to check out and hopefully understand it.
It's no secret that I'm a nerd.
Yes.
I'm not this much of a nerd.
No, man.
I never got into the original movie. The only things I know about the original movie is that it started Kyle MacLachlan, co-starred Kyle MacLachlan's chin, and Sting was in it.
Oh yeah, coño, you're right. I forgot about that.
I saw that movie one time. I think I was 16 years old. Understood nothing. I know nothing of the lore of Dune. Nothing. Like, I know, you want to ask me about things like World of Warcraft and stuff like that? Yeah, I got it. I got that down pat. You want to talk about Diablo? I got that too. You want to talk about crazy things like Star Wars and Star Trek? Yeah, okay, I'm not into it no more, but we could talk. Dune, blanks.
Yeah.
And nothing about this trailer helped me.
Nothing. The only thing I can say is actually visually pretty cool. Like, this is a movie I want to watch and
visually
hopefully understand it.
And you are not kidding about all-star cast.
Dude, it's huge.
Because Timothée Chalamet is the lead actor. I don't know much about him, but I saw Josh Brolin, Zendaya, Oscar Isaac, and Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa in this movie.
God, I'm telling you, dude, it's a big fucking cast.
They're throwing the names out.
Yeah.
There's some names in this. But I don't really think that's that.
No, and that's it. And look, I'm not gonna be one of those, oh God, he's in that movie too. I'm not gonna be like that either. But dude, to see Jason Momoa, Dave Bautista together in a movie like this, I want to see what's the chemistry between them when they act. Because dude, there's I'm telling you, I want to see these heavy hitters to see how they act around each other. I'm not gonna say right now, fucking I was gonna say Dave Bautista again. Jason Momoa, he must be the coolest guy to hang around with, and maybe a cool freaking guy when you're acting.
Dave Bautista must be cool as hell too.
Oh no! Besides the fact that he intimidates the shit out of me when I look at him sometimes, but he must be the fucking funnest guy. Oh, fun fact: do you know that he's a fucking nerd as well?
Oh, I know he is.
Oh my God, dude! The collection of comics and things that he has, I'm like, oh, you?
Now,
amazing.
I unfortunately have Drax the Destroyer stuck in my head when I see him, and they know that there's part of me that wishes that he would listen to the podcast, and he'd be listening to the podcast right now, and I'd be like, Dave Bautista's cool as shit, and he's sitting there like Drax saying, "Shit isn't cool. Shit smells."
Yeah. I
Because
never seen.
say that.
I've never seen cold shit. What is this? Cool shit you speak
What is
of?
this cool shit? Cool shit steams. I have famously large turds.
I love this fucking movie.
Oh, I love
but
it.
You know what?
But
we're gonna
Dune,
party.
As for
we
Dune,
gotta stop.
I don't know what to tell you.
No, the only thing I can say is I'm gonna wait till it comes out, and once it do come out, we're gonna check it out. We're gonna give our own opinion of the movie in our next show when it comes out, of course, when that day happens, and we're gonna talk about it because I'm interested to see more about this movie, see where it goes, what's this lore it has. A lot of people love this movie, and I've never seen.
Oh my
I remember
God.
the original. I don't remember it.
Like I remember the original computer game.
Yeah.
Never played it, but it's deep.
Oh
Deep shit.
Fuck that. We're gonna have to check this out for real.
Now,
Yes, sir.
since we're done with what we would consider to be the news section,
Yes.
we're going to get into our next section. I wanna. Well, let's introduce it first.
All right, go ahead.
So, our news section, our news portion of the podcast is done. This is the part where Punisher and I take turns trying to horrify each other with movie news stories. Now, I have to say I'm very disappointed in you because you've been punking out lately,
Lately,
not
man,
being
it's
able
been
to find
it's
things
been
to
bad.
horrify me with.
It's been horrible for me.
But I've found things to horrify you.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
So you need to step up your game.
I'm
Before
about
we
to.
do that, though, I found
Yes.
something. I found something that I think would be interesting to talk about. Since we were
okay.
talking about Will Smith a little while ago, and I did bring up Fresh Prince being like a Boys in the Hood version of Fresh Prince.
Okay.
Screen Rant did a little article where they talked about roles that Will Smith turned down.
Really?
Famously, he turned down the role of Neo in The Matrix because he thought that Wild Wild West would be a blockbuster. Good move there, buddy.
Yeah, very good.
But some of these movies that I'm seeing here, I didn't know about, and it's like, really? And the first one is Boys in the Hood.
Damn. Really? Like off the bat like that?
When Boys in the Hood was being filmed, he had started his first year at Fresh Prince. So he couldn't do it. He was going to betray Cuba Gooding's part. Can you imagine a movie starring Will Smith and Ice Cube in the Hood?
Dude, it would not make any sense.
It would
Like,
make
I'll
total
look at
sense,
it.
but back then.
No, that's what I'm saying. Back then, it
No,
would have been
actually,
awkward.
no, it wouldn't make sense. Will Smith was the happy rapper essentially,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden he's a kid in South Central. That
Yeah,
would be a little
again.
shocking, but it didn't go to him. It went to Cuba Gooding Jr. Great movie, by the way.
Indeed.
Another one, and this one's gonna hurt you.
Go.
This one's gonna hurt you because I know you're not gonna know how to feel about this.
Go, go, go.
He was almost in Rush Hour.
Oh my God. Yeah, I have no idea how I feel about that because can you imagine Jackie Chan and Will Smith together?
Well, he was offered it, and then Martin Lawrence was offered it. And they
Damn,
both said no.
Oh my God. Even Martin Lawrence, that would have been funny.
I mean, nothing against Chris Tucker
No,
because
nothing.
Rush Hour is great,
Yes.
and I can't see Rush Hour without Chris Tucker. But it almost had Will Smith.
That's nuts, man. That is nuts right there. That's
How about
something
that
that
one?
I would never picture
Oh.
that ever.
I'm not done.
Oh, please continue.
But wait, there's more. Okay. What about a movie where Will Smith is playing off of Nicolas Cage?
What?
Nicholas, you heard me.
No, so I was like, what? Like how? And what? The Rock?
Snake Eyes.
No.
He
Stop being
was
silly.
offered
Stop
the
being
role.
silly.
He was offered the role of U.S. Navy Commander Kevin Dunn, a role that eventually went to Gary Sinise. Can you imagine a movie where crazy ass Nick Cage is playing up against Will Smith and Will Smith the bad guy?
Dude, I no. that sounds freaking weird. That sounds too weird for me already.
Mm-hmm.
I can't no.
Another one that was because of a scheduling conflict. Osmosis Jones.
Oh, I remember that movie. That was actually pretty good.
It's not a bad animated movie. I liked it.
Yeah.
But now take off Chris Rock and put Will Smith in it.
I mean, it would still be a fun movie, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
look at the movie he did with as a pigeon.
Yeah, but whatever. He was supposed to be a secret agent.
Ain't no secret there, huh?
All right. Here's another one movie for you. I'm just gonna throw one more in. No, I'm gonna throw two more at you.
Okay.
One of them, which I cannot see. I'm sorry. Will Smith's a great actor, but I cannot see this. Django Unchained.
No. Throwing Will Smith in there it's just impossible because he is such a nice person that I don't think he even curses. I don't see him doing that.
And you know why he turned it down?
Why?
Because Django wasn't the lead. Supposedly.
If he only knew.
He's thinking Dr. Schultz was. He's
That's
thinking
what-
Dr. Schultz was the lead, and no, he has to be the lead.
Oh God, Will. If you only knew. That's all I gotta say.
Well, the craziest one, and it's one that I've heard before, but I'm pretty sure you haven't. Superman Returns.
No, stop. You can stop right there, please. No, bro. Really?
I'll give you three guesses who he was gonna play, and I'll give you a hint. It's Superman.
Gee, let me see. I guess Superman.
No, he was gonna play Lois Lane.
He would have been awesome in the dress, but I guess.
Yeah, well, a lot better than Wesley Snipes.
Oh, yeah.
Like Wesley, you were a boy, but did you make an ugly woman?
Oh yeah, very ugly.
I saw Tu Wong Fu.
Nice.
All right, so that wasn't meant to horrify you. That was just a did you know type of thing.
Okay.
Now let's see how much I can horrify you. First one, Karate Kid.
Okay.
Great movie, right?
Yeah, really good. Old classic. Loved it.
First
yeah.
two movies, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Third one, not so much.
Nah.
Fourth one, the remake, the reboot, I actually liked.
It was fun.
Here's a fun fact
It was
about Karate Kid.
it was a good outtake to it. I liked it.
Here's a fun fact about the Karate Kid.
Go.
Nobody wanted Pat Morita.
Really?
No one wanted Pat Morita as Mr. Miyagi. Because when they saw him back then, he was a comedic actor. All they saw was Arnold from Happy Days.
How crazy is that, dude?
Originally, the role was going to go to someone who you've never heard of in your entire life.
Who?
Toshiro Mifune.
Bless you on that.
Who was
part.
a very, 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 very famous Japanese actor. Starred in the original Japanese Seven Samurai. Problem is, the man doesn't speak a lick of English.
Great.
But they brought up Pat Morita as a possibility, and just about everybody said no until he had his first table read with Ralph Macchio.
Okay.
And it's like, yeah, this has to happen.
It's just right.
Yeah. Here's one that's not right. RoboCop prequel series following Dick Jones is happening at MGM.
What?
A RoboCop prequel that follows Dick Jones.
No. Wait. How so? Why? Wait. How come I never heard about this? Because I'm a huge freaking RoboCop fan.
Well, the original co-writer, Ed Neumeyer, says that he is working on a TV series that follows Dick Jones before the events of the original RoboCop.
What the fuck? But so wait, what? But why?
It's a RoboCop prequel.
Yeah, no, I know what you're trying to say.
It's a RoboCop prequel. So there's no RoboCop.
Yeah, so it's just OCP. Technically, right?
Well, probably before OCP. Probably before OCP. Because remember that OCP was formed and then took over when the cops were privatized.
Okay.
Yeah. So all that before all of that. So are you interested in a RoboCop series with no RoboCop?
No, I don't want to watch that garbage. I mean, fuck, man, I'm an idiot. I'll probably watch it, but no.
Would you say it would be a Nobocop?
Stupid. I hate you.
Listen, dad jokes. That's all I have right now.
No, but you have to stop. Need to stop for real.
I can't allow myself to stop.
Because, man,
well,
no, I can't. I don't see it in my head.
All right, let me see.
I want to bring back Ed 2 and 9.
If I can strike a nerve. Let me see if I can strike a nerve with this one. This was a long shot. I'm not sure if this will piss you off. Scarface remake director promises his Tony Montana will be shocking and current.
I mean, more shocking and current than he was in the original?
Well, he was current back then.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, more shocking and current than he was then? Because for God's sakes, that man was that was a good movie. That was by far a great ass movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but how? I don't know. Like,
the fact that they're doing another Scarface shouldn't shock me.
No, but still, it's just like, no, like, stop. Like, I don't want to see another Scarface, and let alone that they're gonna have. Oh, he's gonna be shocking and, you know, now in times. How more shocking can it be? What he's gonna do? Take pixie dust, fill up with cocaine, and drive around a Maserati, sniffing it through that straw and shooting people in the head, and saying "fuck the world" when he does it? I mean, that sounds like an everyday rapper right now.
You want my take on it?
Please go ahead.
Like, Miami coke dealer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that, you know, that's kind of played out.
Yeah.
But Florida man meth dealer?
Okay. Wait. Okay. All right, keep going. I like where you're going with this. Florida man? All right, keep going.
I'm just saying, you know, it could be it's a thing.
It is a thing, but the thing is that you mentioned Florida man, which I'm like, okay, I'm down with this. I like Florida man.
They said he said he wanted to make it shocking.
Okay.
What's more shocking than Florida man?
Everything.
But now that I say Florida man meth dealer, I think I can make a cinematic universe out of this.
Really?
He's a meth dealer in Florida, and one day he hears about this crazy variant of meth that someone made, and he gets his hands on Walter White's Blue Sky, and since Florida is next to Georgia, he starts selling it and accidentally sets off Walking Dead.
That's it. You just made the newest movie, Blue Dead.
Cinematic universe.
That's it.
Cinematic universe.
That's it. You made it. You did this, Willie. They're hearing us, and they're gonna make it happen because of you. Remember this.
Yeah, I'm sure that Hollywood executives are listening to us, saying,
Oh, yeah.
you know what, we need to do what those imbeciles say.
Of course they do, because they know for a fact that we're smart. We're SMRT
Same.
smart.
I am smart on occasion. My intelligence kicks in between 7 and 7:15 a.m. on alternating Tuesdays. But whatever.
Nah.
I didn't get to horrify you. I really thought that Scarface was gonna make you pop.
No, it just made me kind of think. I'm like, why? Like, why would they do that? Pissed me off. You tell me, yeah, they're gonna do Scarface Part 2. That he lived through all the gunshots that he got, especially the one through his back, and he lived. And
yeah, he got a part-time job as a cheese grater.
Yeah. And this guy is gonna play him again. It's just, you see that right there. My head would have exploded in 3 ways from Sunday, and I've been cursing up like a storm because I would be like, "The fuck? Why?"
No, I know what story. I know. I'm waiting for one day that they go in and make the one story that will make you pop, like you will blow up like a Roman candle in a microwave.
Fuck, man, no, stop.
Would you like to know? What this dream movie pitch would be?
Yeah, my nightmare. Go ahead, sure, please, go ahead.
Spawn, the musical comedy.
Stop. No, stop.
Starring Nicolas Cage.
No. Yeah. Stop. That's it. You just said no. Stop. That's it. No, I don't.
If Nick Cage were in a Spawn movie, he'd have to be the Violator, right?
Okay, keep going. I want to hear this.
Like, I would be on board for that.
All right, that's
I
what I'm
would
saying.
be on board for Nick Cage as the Violator.
Because now that you said like that, okay, I want to hear some more about this. Because now thinking about it, hey there, Spawn. Huh, come here. I'm the clown.
No.
I'm the Violator.
Nicolas Cage whispering to you in a menacing voice has to be the second scariest thing on the face of the earth.
Oh my God. No, I can't picture it. Hey there, Spawn. You know your wife, Wanda? Yeah, I'm gonna kill her and your daughter too, even though it's not your daughter. And then I'm gonna take their face off.
I was about to make that thing. Make that supposition.
Great minds think alike. Remember that.
Would you rather Nick Cage as Violator or John Travolta?
Fuck, but really? Out of those two, you're gonna give me that type of option?
Seriously? You can't pick someone from there?
Okay, no. Okay, look, fine. We'll have Nick Cage as the Violator. John Travolta will be the detective.
Which one?
Yes.
Which one?
Yes.
No. You're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right now. We've gone way past our bedtime on this, but I don't give a shit. Which one?
Twitch.
Yes, I see him as Twitch. I
right?
absolutely see him as Twitch.
Right? That's why I'm like.
You know what?
Yes.
I hope they actually are listening to us. This sounds actually awesome.
Because the thoughts about it, because I'm like, I want them both in there. I want to hear some sort of face-off reference, but I want this man as Twitch because it will make all the differences in this world just to see him as that.
Okay, now who would play Spawn?
Good question. Who will play Spawn? Who can we... Damn, I'm trying to think of a good actor. Well, not that good, but good enough that we could put him in there. That will carry the movie.
You know what? Maybe he's too old for this. I don't know if he would be. Well,
how about
maybe
this
he
guy?
is,
What's his
because
name from Creed?
Michael
what's his name?
B. Jordan.
Yeah, how about Michael B. Jordan?
I don't know why,
I mean,
but
he
I keep
did-
thinking Michael J. White.
Yeah, because of course, he played him in the first movie, well, the only movie, if I should say. But damn, you know what? All right, fine. Let's just re-add him again. Michael J. White. Fuck it, yeah.
Michael J. White, yeah. Because I mean, he did what he was given.
Yeah.
It's not like they gave him a good script to begin with.
Yeah.
But I don't think he could have been a bad Al Simmons.
He actually wasn't.
Say whatever
He
you
was
want about
actually
Michael J.
fun.
White. Say whatever you want about Michael J. White.
Mhm.
Motherfucker kicks ass.
He does.
Literally.
He does.
He is actually an actual martial artist.
Yeah. That's why I was like, at first I didn't want to choose him. Like, whatever, dude. I don't want to choose him because of whatever reasons. But dude, Spawn's a freaking wrecking machine. How we're not gonna have this guy as Spawn?
Huh.
I agree
I
with
mean, that's
you.
just my idea.
No. That's our idea now because we added Twitch into this and we did this movie on our head. So if they're listening to us, Todd McFarlane, if you're listening to this podcast, listen to what we're saying. Get some ideas. Call us up. We'll make something happen. Tree Fitty. Remember that.
You know what?
Tree Fitty.
Todd McFarlane has better things to do, like getting owned by getting owned by Neil Gaiman.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up, but it's true.
It is.
Fucking yeah, he's a good businessman that Neil Gaiman raped him and took Angela from him.
I'm still kind of like pissed at that because now we still have the idea that Spawn is in somewhere in this realm with us, and he's about to come one day.
Listen, Neil Gaiman, apart from being a god level comic genius legend,
Yeah.
come on, he made Angela Thor's sister.
Yeah. Which I'm still kind of like, fucked, but all right.
If they can find a way to put Spawn in the Marvel Comics universe, I think you might actually give birth.
I will. I might. I'm like, oh, Willie is kicking. What?
Yeah, and I'll be kicking the hell out of your house. Just,
It's
yo.
So wait a minute. It's 12 o'clock. The front door is that way still, right? Yep, I'm out of here.
Yeah, the front door is that way. All right, let me go through the back door in case you're expecting that.
Curses his sneaky ways.
Spoiled again.
Bah.
All right, that's enough of this. I didn't get to horrify you, but I sure as hell tried.
But we had a good time trying, though.
Well, I had a good time. You had a good time worrying.
Yeah.
But now we've come up to the final section of our movie podcast, one that we generally enjoy. Called
Yes.
Have You Seen?
We're
For
gonna
those
talk
three
about the
people
feature
who just joined us, for those of you who just joined us, Have You Seen is a section where we talk about a movie that A, is overlooked and underappreciated, B, is so batshit crazy that you just have to see it on general principle, or C, just something old that we like to talk about. Let's be serious. Back to school last week, it was number 3. Let's be serious.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that this week's entry is one I want to talk about. And I say I because this is one movie that Punisher has not seen. And I recommend that he goes to see it soon.
Oh, okay.
That movie is the 1986 sports comedy Wildcats.
Huh.
Sir,
all right.
be prepared.
Okay, go.
This
I'm
movie
actually
stars-
interested to hear this.
This movie stars national treasure Goldie Hawn. She is Molly McGrath, a football coach. a damn good football coach. But they have her coaching track, girls track, of course, at Prescott High School, this uppity white people high school. But she keeps bitching that she wants to be given a chance to coach because she knows that she can coach football. Her dad was a famed football coach. She's pretty good too. They finally say, all right, yeah, we'll give you a chance to coach. And they sent her to Central High School. Can you just sense the stereotype?
It's coming there right now.
An inner city high school in Chicago, where she has to, well, number one, be white. Let's be serious. That's the whole joke.
Of course. And
two, try to win over a football team composed mainly of quote unquote thugs and Woody Harrelson. Yes, among the football players in this high school are a very young Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes. This is a comedy, so of course, hilarity ensues. I like it. I like this movie. This is a guilty pleasure of mine. Number one, because the premise. White female football coach goes to predominantly black inner city school and wins them over. Silly as hell. And oh yeah, by the whole time she's trying to make a name for herself as a football coach in an inner city school, she's fighting her husband for custody of her two daughters. Whatever.
Huh.
But the premise itself is funny as hell. Seeing her, like, basically one-upping these kids, because Wesley Snipes, did I mention that Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson are really young in this movie?
Oh, yeah.
Seeing her one-up them and actually win them over to actually, play hard for her and do pretty well. Leading up to, of course, the final showdown with her old school, Prescott High School, and their coach, played by Bruce McGill, another candidate of that guy actor. You know the kind. Mm-hmm. The one that you see his face, like, I know that face. It's that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You ever know his name?
We always bring up that face, always.
Put up his picture. You've seen that, man.
Jesus
Don't lie to
Christ. Me. Everybody has. Everyone has seen that face.
Okay. Also in this movie, the late and great Nipsey Russell. Nipsey. He was so cool. But the movie is just silly. It's one of those things that it's silly. It shouldn't work. And really, it didn't do that. The movie didn't do that well. But it's a guilty pleasure of mine. Seeing her run around, teaching these kids how to play football, and doing a pretty good job of it by movie standards. And then getting her comeuppance at the end when she goes up against the high school coach of Prescott that, he actually would take her plays. Doesn't that sound a little bit like Waterboy?
Just a tad, yeah.
The correct answer is yes.
Yeah.
And trust me, guys, it's fun. You also get a little bit of a cameo. There's a house party at Molly's house, and featuring LL Cool J back in his Kangol days.
Just because, right?
He is wearing a Kangol. I don't believe he was shirtless. I don't think that was the shirtless LL Cool J days.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm imagining Ari Spears making fun of him, saying, talking about how rub vanilla ice cream on him. Sorry, it's just my brain goes there.
Why?
It might, my brain works in weird spots.
Yeah, we do.
Wildcats is a fun movie. It's a movie that, it's not going to change the world. It's not going to make you think, she should have won an Oscar for this. But I think it's a fun movie. And I think you should definitely watch it.
I don't know. I definitely have to now. I need to. I'm always a sucker for sports movies.
Yeah, there's a high school sports movies. Where it has a little bit of Saturday night, Friday Night Lights on it into it in it, sort of, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
but just comedy, and in a predominantly black school.
Of course.
Because that's I'm sorry, it's tacky now, but that's where the majority of jokes are in this movie. Yeah, there's the obligatory scene where she gets lost and ends up in a bad part of town, and while she's asking some guy for directions, they're stealing her hubcaps. That kind of comedy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it may seem tasteless and it may be a little childish now, but back then it was funny. It was funny, and I loved it, and I still love the movie.
It's a good, it's a good old wholesome classic comedy. In other words,
I don't know about wholesome. There is a scene where they get one of her daughters drunk. I don't know how wholesome that is.
Well,
That's the house party, actually.
Well, that's something different.
That's your homework assignment.
I shall
watch Wildcats. You're gonna be quizzed.
Am I?
Yes, you
okay.
are.
I like a little quiz here and there. I'm fine with that.
No, you don't. You cheated off me in school.
That's why I liked it a lot.
Well, now you can't cheat off me.
Yeah, I can.
Well, okay. If it helps, I'll lend you the movie.
Fine. See.
I have the movie. You do have VHS, right?
Maybe.
Yes, I do still have a VHS.
See?
Okay, for those of you that are too young to know what a VHS is, first of all, what are you doing listening to this? And second of all, VHS was an old way that we would watch movies. Remember those old tapes that your grandma has that you don't know what they are, and you're afraid to ask who Lawrence Welk was? Yeah, those are VHS.
I think they'll be pleased to know that they know what somewhat a VHS could be in their local pawn shop and stuff like that.
I hope y'all. Oh yeah, because they let teenagers in pawn shops all the time.
Well, it is Miami.
Speaking of, this is Miami. The Marlins are losing 22-8.
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm just saying they have the name on their jersey, so I guess we own them.
We own shit. I mean, I'll stick to the Heat. Ain't like I'm bandwagoning off the Heat, but they're doing something right.
Hey, they're in the Eastern Conference Finals.
They're doing just fine.
That's all.
And
that
I'm
matters.
proud of that. And now, with that being said, guys, I want to tell you guys thank you so much for joining us on this amazing podcast. And it was a long podcast, but it's all right. Long means good. That means you guys could listen to a lot of the stuff that we got to bring up and talk about. And as always, guys, this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIA Geeks 10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS 10. Description down below. All you gotta do is copy the promo code, go to the link, paste it, buy stuff. 10%, guys. All there. And as always, guys, make sure to hit like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button just to know when we come up with this awesome news, which is 3 times a week, 2 gaming, 1 movie. And guys, as always, we'll see you at the movies. Bye.
Bye.